Hello, Technology World. This is your host, Gabriel Smith. This is the second time I'm doing this webcast on WordPress, how to protect your WordPress site from spammers and trolls. And I'm doing it because the first video is a little long, it's a little wordy, so I wanted to make a short version. Basically, a spammer is someone who comes to your website to post a link of their own website simply for the purpose of increasing their Google ranking. A troll is someone who just comes to your website or a particular forum to post negative comments or any type of comments to get your attention, your energy, and they simply won't go away. So with that said, let's look at some of the tools at your disposal for dealing with this on WordPress. So if you go to WordPress, first of all, you would want to go to settings and then you want to go to discussion. And this is where you will find the tools that you have at your disposal. Now, comment moderation, basically you can elect to hold a comment if it has X amount of links. I chose one link, so if anyone puts one comment, any comment that has one link in that comment, I want to review it to make sure that they're not a spammer or troller. Other options that you have is that you can choose whether or not you want to allow people to post on new articles. Now, keep in mind that you can disable this per page. You can't see it on the screen here, but it says these settings may be overwritten by individual articles. Other options you have is that you can elect to have the comment author must fill out an email, name and email form in order to make a comment. You can select to have users must be registered and logged in to comment. You can automatically close comments on articles after X amount of days, so on and so forth. You can also make sure that you receive an email anytime someone posts a comment on your page, and you can also make sure that you receive an email if you have comments waiting to be approved. Now, the reason that you want to do this is not only to discourage spamming on your website, but also that if you are having so much spam on your website that it's causing problems for your host provider, the host provider will shut you down and refuse to do business with you simply because they just don't want the spam. So you have to keep a lot in consideration. If you want traffic to your website and you want activity on your website, you may want, and your website is new, you may want to choose to be less restrictive and let people come and post comments, and you can manually weed out the spam when you get your emails. Or if your website has been around a long time and it's already well established and you're happy with the activity on your website, then you may want to lock it down a little bit and only let people post comments if they're members and they're registered. So it's up to you to tweak the settings to your liking, to your satisfaction. Now, going back to this option, allow people to post comments on new articles, and then it says this setting may be overwritten for individual articles. This is actually a bit tricky. Now, if you go to a page, let's say we go to a page, and I only have one actually, and that's the welcome page. Everything else are just posts that are on my website. There's a little section here, and it's called discussions, and then there's a checkbox to allow comments. This is the feature that allows you to moderate each individual page instead of using the page-wide or post-wide settings that we found in the discussion. Now, the tricky thing about this is that this little section doesn't appear by default. You have to actually make it appear. And the way to do that is that you go to Screen Options and then you click on Discussion, and before you close it you actually scroll down and that section would be there. If you want to take it away, then you click on Discussion and you scroll down and it's gone. So I just thought I'd make people aware of that, because I took maybe 15 to 20 minutes trying to figure, actually probably like 30 to 40 minutes trying to figure out how to make sure I could remove the comments from each individual page, and it turned on into a wild goose chase, so to speak. But that's how you do it. You go to Screen Options, you click Discussions, and then you you select allow comments. I thought that this was the allow comment section. It's not. So don't waste your time with that. So that is pretty much it. Like I said, I wanted to do a really quick video on how to deal with spammers and trolls. The other video I did was long and it was wordy, so I just wanted to do a really quick small one. So if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, you can email me at busy386@gmail.com. And also don't forget to visit my website. My website being, oh God, what did I do here? UnixSystemResources.com or UnixSystemResources.com. If you want to hear my opinion on news, trends, and updates, check me out. If you want to take a look at some really quick how-to Unix-based videos, check me out. Thank you for your